And we'll send out the alert. And there we go. All right. Welcome, everybody, to a Monster Mash. I use these to test out monsters and that I've created for Pathfinder 2nd Edition. I am your host, BB, Big Brother Jake, whatever you want to call me. And today, we are testing out a new creature. Now, to do so, I do need some players for that. I have had my players all build level 9 creatures, because we are testing out a 10th level creature in what should be an easy encounter, simply because that is generally, or so I've discovered, the best way for me to really gauge the creature I'm working with. Now, I'm going to go ahead and introduce my players here, and they're going to go ahead and introduce their characters before I sort of drop us into the scenario. So, first up, we'll start with our folks on the battlements. Decaf.
Hello. Today I am playing Steady Hearth. He is a Sweet Breath Colo. Chirurgian, I think is the right way of pronouncing that. For Alchemist, he is your standard healer without the magic, but with all of the science. With a little bit of Wandering Chef dedication because I can't get enough of it, and if one day this ever enters campaign, best believe there will also be an herbalist archetype because food is life. We are playing a food-motivated doggo. I hope you enjoy.
Yep, I did just check, and yeah, it does look like it is Chirurgian. For that
Perfect.
pronunciation. Also on the battlements, and who I might have clicked first accidentally, is Shy's character.
I do not take offense at being clicked first or introduced second. I think it's fine either way. But yes, this is kind of my very loose take of a character by the name of Leica, which some may know the actual lore behind that, but this is based off of the character that you play in a game called Leica Age Through Blood. It's a Motorvania. So normally there would be a motorcycle, but I felt like that was going to be very difficult to pull off, especially here. So I'm going for, a sniper gunslinger effect here. I'm going to try and just get as much damage in a single shot as kind of the idea, with some methods of gaining like off guards and disappearing behind cover. So it's sort of based on it, but it's loose in the finest of terms. I have also placed little covers on the field.
That's what that is. Okay.
Yes, those little white lines are two literal barricades that I have placed on the ground.
The deployable covers. Okay.
Deployable covers, yeah. So one of them's on the ground over there, and then one of them's up here on the battlements that like kind of looks over this little ladder here almost.
Okay. Excellent. All right. So, right beneath the battlements, we have Dinnerman's character.
Hi there, hello. What is going on? I am playing one of my friggin' favorite characters from one of my friggin' favorite animes, Ouyang Zan, 4th generation thumbs up. We advocate for passion in life and praise for others. Everyone is welcome. Built him as a monk, because he's a monk. Everyone in that show's a martial artist. So I'm about to be thumbs upping folks.
Well, great. So that just leaves us with Vorthis.
Hello.
And Vorthis has 2 characters.
Yep. Yeah, so I'm playing Zero from Drakengard 3, the human exemplar, with the Drake Rider archetype, and Mikhail is her Riding Drake companion.
Awesome. Nice, short, and sweet. Well, our heroes presently find themselves atop, or at least within in some cases, a fort. Now, they've been charged with guarding this fort, and they're not alone in that regard. But they're certainly the most competent, or at least most highest ranking of the sort doing so. You have come under assault from a squad of perhaps rebel forces, perhaps enemies of some sort of the nation. You're not quite certain.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh. Well, that's rude.
I just heard the oh well that's rude. I
Proper
just heard
sound
myself
delay.
say that.
You're making sure that your mic is being recorded in through to like whatever like recording software it's going into Twitch, right? That it's actually not just us.
That's weird. Tell me
Yeah, I
again.
didn't hear you say your response to what I just said, and everyone but you. And then I just heard myself say that, and then I'm not going to continue that joke.
Oh no, it's gonna.
Damn.
Playing the game of patience.
No. No. So I guess there is the downside of you getting this new microphone.
Oh,
Okay. Is it working now?
Yes,
yes.
it is.
Okay. There we go. I figured out what the issue was.
I love that we're having to listen into the screen to like.
It's weird that you guys could hear me in Discord, but not on the stream. All right,
Oh crap!
sorry.
That means no one heard. Well, actually, yeah, you only gave a little bit of set dressing.
All right,
but-
sorry for the technical difficulty, folks. So yeah, long story short, our heroes here are guarding this this fort, this little encampment here, and are currently being assailed by rebels or enemy forces, something of that nature. Now, as Leica, and Steady Hearth, as the gnolls are raining down shots from enemies trying to batter their way through the doors, being held by Zahn, a towering figure begins to come from the back of the line. This figure is entirely encased in armor, to the point where you're not sure if it's human or some sort of construct. However, as it begins its approach, you can see shouts going through the crowd as several of the soldiers currently assailing the fort begin to move aside, and the figure takes up a stance as though readying a charge.
Well, I'm gonna
So
take cover behind this wall and hide.
I'm going to go ahead and reveal him. I'm going to go ahead and select everybody, and we're going to go ahead and toggle the combat
Alphonse,
state.
what are you doing here?
Okay, let's go ahead and roll some
Have fear.
initiative.
Damn.
not great on my
I
end.
do indeed mean it, though. I am hiding, so I'm going to roll for stealth. He will never see me. Just because I was raining shots on his buddies means nothing.
Alright, all of you are rolling much better than me for initiative, which I don't like. Okay. Well, it looks like all of you are going to have initiative for this encounter. And first up is Zero.
I'm actually going to delay because I'd like to see this thing come in first.
Okay. Zero's going to delay. Zahn.
I am also going to delay because I have no. Right now, I'm just holding the door shut.
I'm going to switch music.
And since I haven't been warned, I will not get out of the way of this creature about to barrel through.
You're just going to get bowled over.
All right,
Well,
Zahn is going to hold. Leica.
I think as she ducked behind, she is probably going to call down and be like, "There's a real big fella coming, about to come through."
Why didn't you say that before I delayed?
Because I hadn't gone yet.
Talking the free action.
Anyways, I'll try to take a pot shot at him and then hide back behind my wall. That sounds great.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and as the sniper, I get to draw a weapon. If I didn't already have one, I feel like I probably would. But first successful strike with that weapon deals extra damage.
So what is Leica armed with? What are you sort of taking pot shots with? What are you?
A dueling pistol, believe it or not. Probably not the best thing for not a duel, but
So it's very sort of Wild West as you lean over and take a quick shot and
bang, reload, bang, reload. Yeah, I guess realistically, I probably should have had something else out for the schmucks down there, but actually, yeah, Rotary Pro would have been drawn for them, I suppose. But I'm drawing the dueling pistol for this guy.
okay.
Anyways, and I'm gonna go ahead I'm gonna go ahead and try and take a shot. I'm hiding at the moment, and I want to just take a shot. So I guess I'll just try to see if that works. I don't know if he's off guard to me or not, but
Your stealth certainly beat his perception, so I would say yeah.
excellent. Well, then I'm taking a vital shot.
Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. Interesting interaction. Okay, go for it.
All right. I need to target him before I forget. Okay. And then I don't know if you've got off guard applied or not, but here goes. What do you mean it's not loaded? It is actively loaded.
Music.
I have to click the reload button. Oh my!
Yeah,
I
it's a
swear.
boundary there.
A foundry is wonderful for so many things, but that is one of the few. I swear. Let's try this again.
Let's try to keep you
There
honest.
we go.
All right, your shot fires forth, striking the creature quite capably. It punches through the metal of the armor. Go ahead and roll me damage.
All right, so we've got vital shot, we've got stat, we've got that. Goodness gracious, this is terrifying, and I love it. All right, let's see how this goes.
Ooh. 27 points of damage. Okay. Your shot strikes through, punching into the creature's armor. It does not so much as flinch, and you feel as though not all of your damage got through. That armor was unusually thick.
All right, that's fine with me. It's better than nothing.
Okay.
Had you said it took nothing, then I'd have been a little concerned. But hey,
Is that all three of your actions, or you got one left?
I guess technically I have one left because the draw was one. or
It is
free.
no longer off guard to you.
Well, I'm gonna covered reload.
Okay.
I'm gonna take cover. And is there a way to? I don't know how that handles for. I guess I don't have to really. I'm taking cover though, so.
Yep.
And then reloading. So.
All right. Does anybody want to jump in? Anybody that delayed want to jump in?
No.
Okay. In that case, steady hearth.
Alrighty. Hearth thinks that this creature is too far away to deal with, so we're just going to prep. I'm going to spend one action to draw my favorite knife. It's very useful on a cutting board. Then I'm also going to spend an action to pull out an elixir, which just so happens to not be an elixir, but it happens to be a mutagen. And I'm going to drink my experimental broth that I keep tucked away for everyday use as I use a Juggernaut mutagen.
Ah, shoring up those hit points a little bit.
Just a little. That'll be
Alright.
all 3 actions.
Well, hopefully you don't need them.
We'll see.
It will be my creature's turn. So, what we're going to do is those of you upon the wall see this creature take up a stance akin to that of a runner.
It's like a linebacker just getting ready to.
Yes, no, that is probably a very, very accurate description.
Friend, are you sure you don't want to move? Because I think you do.
I can't. It's its turn already.
And it begins to charge. So it is going to use an action called a Sundering Charge. It starts this by striding twice. So it is going to move right up to the door. Just turn that down a little bit. And then, if it ends this move adjacent to a door, fence, wall, or similar obstacle, it can attempt an athletics check to force open the obstacle. If it moved at least 20 feet from its starting position, it gains a +2 circumstance bonus on this check.
He could still fumble this to roll a natural one and just bounce off the door.
Structures that can be opened, such as doors, gates, and windows, can be forced open using athletics. The force open DC of a stuck door or window is 15. If it is exceptionally stuck, which I'll say these doors are, it is DC 20. Now, I'll be generous. With you holding it closed...
I was going to say, do you want me to roll an athletics check to aid to see how much of a bonus I give it?
You know what? I think that's fun, yeah. If you want to give me an athletics check, we'll have you aid the door, essentially.
Okay.
All right,
so it's a crit, so it's just +2.
Yep, so force open DC of 22.
We'll be fine.
Let me add my +2 circumstance bonus because I moved 20 feet. And let me just roll this number here.
48.
39.
Yeah.
The doors
I think he beat you.
seem to disintegrate. They erupt in a spray of shards as this immense creature barrels into them. From the force of this contact, the doors erupt, as I said, into shrapnel that sprays in a 15-foot cone. So, let's do a little cone here real quick. Now, I think, unfortunately, I'm going to have to do like that. Which means 0's not in it. But with that eruption, I'm going to need everybody to make everybody in that area to give me a basic reflex save. Oof.
Oh, come on. Okay, regular failure.
And Mikhail? Or Mikhail? Ooh.
Cal, you dumbass!
Oh, that poor dragon.
Beautiful.
The pure aggression just.
A entire door flies off of its hinge. The one that Zan is not pressing up against as fully flies off of its hinge and hits Mikhail in the face. As they take 17 bludgeoning damage to Zan and
Oh, I failed.
34
I fully failed. I'm stupid.
34 to Mikhail.
Let me just.
This daunting figure fills the doorway and maybe even a little bit beyond it, but has fortunately broken the wall past it.
There we go.
And looks, while not crouched in this particular stance presently, looks like this.
Oh, that's sick as hell.
Yep. Art is provided by, we've got him in the Discord. He goes by Marty. Not sure how he wants to actually be credited. He hasn't gotten back to me on that. But yeah, he's in the Discord. I think if he's not part of the Abomination Artiste on there, we should add him post haste. But yeah, this is the Dreadnought.
Alphonse? When did you get here? You got an upgrade.
Sick as hell.
He said he-
I would like to jump in after that.
Okay. Well, he
Hold
does
on.
have one
I was
action
saying,
remaining.
You said he strides twice. Is it just the one? You said it was one stride to get to the door. Does he get to keep moving, or does he
Well,
stop
no,
when
if
he hits
it
a wall?
ends its movement adjacent to a door, fence, wall, or similar obstacle.
Okay.
So, yes, he did end his movement, but he does have one action remaining. And he's going to use that, since, there is somebody right there in front of him, to go ahead and make a fist strike. Now, this is something I didn't entirely consider. The Dreadnought has unstoppable force. If the Dreadnought moves at least 20 feet in a straight line before a melee strikes damage, add a circumstance bonus to that strike equal to double its weapon damage dice. I suppose technically that would apply in this case, because it hasn't made a strike yet this turn. So he just
Yeah. Or its turn then. So yeah.
yeah, so just smashes through the wall, and just continuing that motion is this giant hand larger than your head reaching for you, Zan, as it makes a fist strike. Now, notably, the Force Open does have the attack trait, which means that this will be at map.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and roll that damage, or roll that attack. That's probably not going to get you.
Thank God. And
So
that's
he
perfect.
swipes out, narrowly misses you.
All right. If I may, Vorthus, if I can go first, because I can.
Yeah,
got
you,
it.
you can go first then.
Okay.
Okay.
Then for my first action, I would like to. Oh yeah, he has to not
Yep.
bleed.
You do not notice any blood leaking from his wounds. But again, that might just be how thick the armor is. And he succeeds on his recovery check.
You will never notice blood leaking from his wounds. All right, first action, I would like to tumble through. Come on, you mother! Oh, it succeeds. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I can do math.
Wow, you succeed
10.
because of the bracelet of dashing.
20, 30. Why not? 35, 40, 45, 50. Second action. Oh, this guy's crazy. He just blew through a whole freaking door. Inner upheaval.
Okay.
Do I have to click cast? There it is, cast. We're gonna go force.
And then yeah.
Force is strong with my thumbs. This fool doesn't know that thumbs up is a reactive technique. If you don't attack, I have no way to defeat you. But if you attack me, I'll fight back by giving you a thumbs up. Yeah! And then
All right. A successful strike.
second thumbs up. Please be a hit. Please be a hit. Oh, that was almost a 20.
All right. Hey, inner upheaval makes that a hit.
Beautiful. All right. And then I didn't actually read the spell because I play Yu-Gi-Oh. It just adds it to both.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, and it has its own roll damage here. Is that a separate damage that I roll for these two?
Try rolling the damage for one of the fists first and see if it adds automatically.
Okay.
You applied the effects to yourself, right?
Yes, I do have those. Okay, I do see the 2d6 on this. So these will be combined for the sake of blah and blah. So that's 22 plus 17, total 39 damage.
39.
Damage
Okay.
dice.
I'm just going to apply it
Can't
myself
read, but I can do math.
because it combines to punch through his resistance that he might have.
Like roll, he like punches down at the ground. I like roll through, and then I give him a thumbs up under both of his arms. You know that weird point in your armpit, right in there. And then with my last action, I will prepare to aid. Which one of you is going to attack?
Between Zero or Mikhail.
Probably be Zero. I'll probably give Mikhail like.
I will prepare to aid Zero.
All right.
All right. Then it will be Zero's turn.
Okay. First action, we're going to command Mikhail. I think I can get him up to here. And one thing, he does have one leap.
Hmm.
I think I'm imagining he's up here and he kind of like put on the battlement here.
On the battlements. Oh, okay, that's cool. I like it. Sort of
Yeah.
like perched and like leaning down.
Yep. I'm mostly just getting him into position, but my next action, I have to. Oh, I got enough movement to that.
Well, now you commanded him, so he should take both of his actions before you take yours, technically.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Oh, is that how it works? I thought they're just.
Yeah,
up in
you
the air.
can't split up their actions when you command them.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Right.
If it was an Eidolon.
Yeah, Eidolon, I think you can. Alright, about
Yep.
to go, he's gonna. He's probably gonna go for a jaw strike on this guy.
Okay. And on that topic, the player can split up their actions. Like the player could take an
Mhm.
action, command, and then take another action.
Right. Okay.
Right. Alright, so here comes the strike.
Serpentine neck strikes
Ugh.
down, but it is just not Mikhail's day as he gets another critical failure.
Yeah, no.
This creature, he was not expecting the quick Zan to outflank him, he does see this dragon leap up and sees its shadow looming overhead, and he swings up in time and just bats the head aside.
The funny thing is, this is actually very much in character for Mikhail because he's very much an idiot. Like, seriously, in the game, he's an idiot.
Well, there we go. We're
So,
staying true to character.
Yep. Alright, so. Second action, I'm going to move in with that. And I'd like to use Flowing Spirit Strike, but that's 2 actions, so I can't. So we'll just go for a regular strike. And trying to remember, do you share map with Animal Companion?
No.
No.
I
Okay.
just looked
Nope.
this up.
Yeah,
but
you do
before
not.
you do, I will
Oh, yep, he aids.
thumbs up right in the back of his leg to distract.
All right, that is a critical success on the aid.
And I have
Uh,
a master in my unarmed strike, so I think that's a +3. Oh, wait,
It
am I
says
a
you're an
master in my
expert.
unarmed strikes? I'm just an expert. Damn it!
So +2.
Why doesn't Monk get fucking? That's fine.
+2 circumstance bonus for you there, Vorthus.
I figured out how to use
Because they get
acrobatic
legendary defenses instead.
play. Oh wow, that's a good trade-off.
Alright, here comes my strike.
Oh my god, that was another one. I was about to...
All right. Because of the aid, that is a critical hit.
Alright.
The aid on the flank.
And because I'm an intoner who uses the power of song, my energized spark is sonic for this, by the way. So all spirit damage becomes sonic.
Okay.
So that's just kind of a flavor thing for this.
Okay, I can take that. That's not too bad. Whoops. Sorry, I did that. Had Mikhail selected for some reason. Oh, because I was adjusting his height.
Yeah. Alright. And that should be the end of my turn.
All right, Leica. Round 2.
All right, so I could easily get to there without too much issue, I think, which is fun. Is there cover along this entire wall?
Yeah.
Excellent.
then I am going to sneak
Okay.
and end up all the way over there. Now, good lord, that's a lot for in one action. Okay, good to know. Won't be
Do you
doing
have
that in the
swift
future.
sneak?
I do.
Okay.
Good lord.
I'm
that
gonna
is-
end up.
Holy crap.
I know.
Holy shit.
So I'm gonna sneak all the way over here.
Okay. And you
Um,
got the speed for that? You got 35 feet?
Yeah, I've got more than that. So
Nice. Okay. Give me a
I've got a 45-foot movement speed. I couldn't
Give
have a
me,
bike, but I had to make myself fast.
give me a stealth check.
All right. Now, BB, it's supposedly supposed to be a secret roll.
We're monster mashing. Go ahead and
Okay.
just roll it yourself.
All right. Where are these? I don't like the icons. There they are. Stealth. That one. Boom, 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 boom. Since I'm benefiting from cover for the entire stride, get a circumstance bonus.
Wow.
Let's
Okay.
frickin' go.
You duck beneath Mikhail and slide past Steady Hearth, moving completely silently on this admittedly creaking gangway, especially after he crashed through the doors.
He doesn't know it's me. And then I'm gonna do it again.
Another vital shot.
Whap.
Okay, go for it.
Pop up from another spot. Aha! Alright, don't have one shot, one kill, but I do get vital shot.
Supposedly, this guy has a high AC.
Yeah, well,
Ah,
I don't
well, there
know.
you go.
I mean, I don't think a 24 is going to hit his off guard regardless, but
That will not.
yeah. So,
You fire. He does not dodge this one, but maybe your angle is off or something. It hits some part of his armor and just, like you just did, kapings off.
crap.
That does bring us then to Steady Hearth.
Okay. The enemy is already flanked, which is beautiful, so I don't have to worry about committing to doing any sort of off guard. We'll see where he goes. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start this turn with a quick alchemy,
Okay.
so that I can spend one action to rummage up something. And I'm going to do this. Perfect.
Ooh.
Don't mind that in the chat. It's fine. Yes, it automatically goes to the actions page. I love that. Okay, great. Yeah. So we're gonna spend one action to brew. It looks like it goes into a non-drawn situation. So I'll spend my second action to then draw said item, and then I am going to deploy my famous Dragon's Breath chili, because somehow I was able to make an entire bowl of chili. And we're just gonna hawk it and pray
Okay.
for the best.
Wait, hold on. You used Quick Alchemy?
Mhm.
I feel like it makes sense that you use it and then it would already be in your hand.
I would say, yeah, I would rule that it is as well. I think it's weird that they don't put it into your hand.
Yeah, no.
I think that might just be a foundry thing. But like, unless you're brewing it in your bag, it makes no sense if
I
you
mean,
have to
that's
pull it back
fair.
out.
I got nothing. I'm just following what Foundry said, so tells you how much I don't pay attention to Alchemist.
I'm fine with you having it in hand.
Sounds good. All right. Well, then second action, I will go ahead and deploy the chili. Where is? All right, I got you targeted. And toss. And it automatically already accounts for the item bonus. I love that.
That is a hit.
Love it.
Oh, splash. We'll be fine.
It's only 2.
We'll live forever.
I promise it's only 2.
Ow. I have weakness
Alright,
to
so
fire.
okay, the splash. Splash
That'd
is
be
already
terrible.
there. Okay. Sorry, I somehow turned on Hear Myself on my voice mod.
Oh, you're fine.
You should have one action remaining.
I do. And for my final action, then I will, in case it moves, I will prepare to deal with it moving in the future by drawing my
Ooh.
mint sorbet bomb.
Okay. Nice.
And that is all.
Oh, it sounds like it was doubled up on Discord as well. Sorry, folks. Lots of I got a new mic. As I said, lots of weird things happening. That does bring us to the Dreadnought, and my poor guy is not doing as well as he'd like.
Real quick, do you want to get rid of the cone?
It does actually remain. It is difficult terrain.
Oh, I missed that. Okay, never mind.
So yeah, I think this should be 2d12. We're gonna try that. Sorry, I'm adjusting stuff on the fly. I'm gonna try a 3-action ability. You see the Dreadnought, sort of. You see one of its large feet drag in the dirt as it moves it behind it. Again, almost like settling in its stance. As it does so, it brings out its arms wide, and as it begins to charge forward, it sort of scoops in front of it, attempting to grapple Zero.
Whoa, what the hell?
So let's start with that.
You said he's moving?
He will be moving, yes.
I don't know if I can make him stand still.
Okay, go ahead.
I won't. Shouldn't I be at... Wasn't I plus 20? It says I'm at plus 19 now. But I guess...
Inner upheaval gives you a +1 as part
That's
of the strike.
why. Okay. And when does it go away?
Immediately after the strike.
Okay. I was like, does that last until my next turn? All right. Here we go. Please be a crit. Please be a crit.
I'm ignoring your crit for the sake of actually doing stuff with my creature. Go ahead and deal double damage, but I'm not stopping my movement just
Amazing.
because you guys can't not roll a crit against my creature.
Yeah, apparently. It's one heck of a test.
Holy crap.
I'm still scared, but like, okay.
All right, athletics check against Zero. This is going to be a grapple, so it's going to go against your fort DC.
Yep. Oh, not a critical.
Critical. Okay, you are restrained.
Lovely.
Oh
Then,
my god.
It is going
Just
to
got swept off
stride.
your feet.
Boom, 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 boom. And it's going to try to force open the wall.
Oh my god.
So, now force open does have the attack trait, which means it takes a -5 on this.
Wall. How high could its AC be?
Whoops. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's functioning. I think.
I mean, it's another reinforced wall that's kind of like the door, right? So at least a DC 20.
I found
There we
it.
go.
Oh no.
What is the DC for a wooden wall?
A wooden wall. Well, that's the thing. It doesn't specifically say wooden wall, but here's like some example, and you can kind of go from here.
Excuse me.
So depending on what it is, so it'd probably be like 20. 20 I
DC
think.
20? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that sounds about right. We got 29 will get us there. So you and I go through the wall, and then we keep going as I come to another wall. And I'm going to try to put you through that one as well.
Oh my god.
Now this is another force open, so this is yet another -5. So he's at a -10 right now. But let's see, can he do it? Yes, he can.
Oh my god.
So the rest of you see the Dreadnought fire forward, launching itself like a linebacker, and as they do so, it scoops up Zero and essentially holds her like on its shoulder, kind of in front of it, as it barrels through 2 walls. In doing so, it is going to deal 4d12 points of damage to 0 with a DC 29 basic fortitude save. Oh, and you know what? I actually didn't even need to make those checks because I forgot that I changed how it works. So if you want to go ahead and give me that
What does that
fortitude
mean?
save. So
Oh my god.
during this movement, the Dreadnought can move through any obstacle with a hardness equal to its level. I forgot to write that in there. I apologize.
I see it in there.
Uh,
It can move through
equal
any
to or less
obs-
than its level. Okay, yeah, that's how I wrote it. At the end of its movement, the creature it was carrying takes 2d12 damage per obstacle it was moved through with a DC 29 basic fortitude save. Then I cannot do that again for 1d4 rounds. So we're going to have that be... Ooh, not a bad roll. 36 damage to 0.
Oof.
Now that does leave me a little discombobulated, so I cannot use that again for another round. But the bad
Bruh.
news is it is kind of holding you over the precipice here, a cliff.
Yep.
Bruh.
Shouldn't have been able to use it at all.
That is all 3 of its actions. Zan.
Real quick, can I get a fortitude save because I did crit and my crit specialization is no shot.
That was
He is
for its
now.
fire. That was for its fire.
Oh, god damn it!
Fort save.
Yes, please. Natural 20.
32.
Yeah, he is not slowed until the end of my next turn. But let's see if I can get another crit this turn. I'll use my first action to.
Well, I do want to say
There.
to Wicked
ahead.
Wolf's regard, he's wondering about you guys if you manage to kill the Dreadnought, if the fort's still going to fall. Fortunately, there is a battle going on between the other invaders and the other defenders of the fort. So hopefully they'll be able to turn the tide.
Also, Hobo Boy.
I mean, he just took out like half the walls. I don't know. I think I kind of agree. Like, wait a minute.
now-
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Yep,
You're right.
blue.
You're right.
Blue brings up a
Can
good
you
point.
reset my movement? Wait a
That's really
second.
funny.
Does that matter? I didn't take the boots that ignore the difficult terrain. Damn
Yeah.
it.
I will say, after the first 10 feet of difficult terrain, you notice that the Dreadnought started ignoring it. Because that's
Why
part of
not?
its unstoppable force.
Oh. So wait. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20,
25,
Just-
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 to get to here.
I only have 50.
Yes!
Only have 50, he says.
So,
What
Uh,
it?
I have an option for you.
move around the difficult terrain.
A long
Kind of.
jump.
Actually, yeah. If you go here and then up,
Or
it's one less square.
or
you can-
long
you can
jump.
do- Yeah, you can do a long jump. That's just a DC 30 athletic.
Just a
Uh,
DC 30.
I only have 15. So what I will do
Ooh.
instead is one action. Where is it? Activate my bracelet of dashing. So now I have 60 feet of movement. So I
There
can
you
get
go.
there.
I mean, yeah, he'll have it in general.
all right, one action remaining.
It's so funny because
Now-
I was thinking about it. I was like, I can't activate that. I was like, nah, there's no reason for me to. And now there's actually a reason for me to.
Now I will say, you
Uh-huh.
are not flanking because Zero cannot attack the Dreadnought
Yep.
because she
Why
is
not?
restrained.
Your restrained means you can't do that?
The only attack
my
actions you can take while restrained are escape.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, yeah, what else am I going to do? Oh, I guess I could do that. I
You
could
should-
prepare to
You
aid
should
to help
shove
you
the
escape.
Dreadnought. Zero's a small sacrifice to pay for removing this.
I'll
Here.
just resurrect myself from the flower.
Definitely won't be able to. Oh, I could have also done this. Forgot I gave myself another focus spell, but the character doesn't actually have that, so I'm not going to use it. All right, it's fine. We're gonna blow Flurley again. I forgot I had stunning blows, but
Oh, you know what?
unless he
There is
natural ones, it's not
something
gonna
I will
matter.
do. As you
Mhm.
move from this space into this space,
Uh-huh.
an arm suddenly swings out like a backhand towards you as it reactive strikes.
Oh, it sure tries to with my guarded movement.
Okay, so you get a +4 against this.
Damn. Okay.
There's your god now. No, sorry. Okay. 25 points of damage as you get backhanded by this like heavy gauntlet.
All right. We're just gonna blow flurily. Anyway. Oh, so I think you might need to. Well, not if I miss. I think it automatic. Maybe it takes into account that she's restrained and won't make it.
It does.
11.
Yep,
That's a
it
hit,
is
yeah.
accounting for that.
All right, so at least one of these hit. And if one of these hit, like I said, I forgot it, but maybe he will critically fail.
Ooh, okay. Let me do that.
I forgot that
save.
last turn. If I'd remembered, he might have.
Oh my gosh, he does in fact critically fail.
Wait,
I'm-
that's not a critical fail.
Well, okay. So he rolled.
Oh, was
a
that a
1.
natural one? Oh, he did roll a 1. But
So
again,
that's
he's
a-
stronger than us, so
that's
that's
a
just
normal success.
Yeah, no, that's a regular failure.
Okay, so he's stunned 1.
Yeah, it's
Perfect. That works.
fine. Better than none. So that's the best I can hope for against someone stronger than me. So
Ooh, almost max damage.
okay, not bad.
Yeah. You strike a resounding blow as it rings out against his armor.
Wait, was stunning blows in? Oh, because I checked it off. Okay, that's 3. That's my turn.
Okay. 0,
should just
you are
always be emergent.
restrained.
Yep. First action.
2 actions to command the dragon? To give it 3?
Honestly, that's probably what I'll end up doing. And there's one specific thing. If you'll notice, I can communicate with him telepathically.
Ooh, that's cool.
That's something specific, I think, to the Drake Rider.
Awesome.
So yeah, I'm gonna spend 2 actions to command him to get over here and.
Fire breath?
I can't really get that. So the problem is, he can only fly like 25 feet
Mm-hmm.
around. But that's fine.
Yeah.
I'll just get him kind of over to here. I'm assuming that the wall kind of knocked down like this area.
Yeah, we'll say the corners crumbled enough that you could be there.
No, he's gonna fly in.
Drop to the ground.
Yeah, he's gonna drop to the ground now, and I'm double checking. Yeah, and he's just gonna. I'm gonna have him make a tail strike this time.
Ooh, okay.
Because. So I got him targeted. Here we
Tail
go.
sweeps out against this giant, this behemoth of a man,
Oh,
and just barely misses.
Oh my god.
Rebounding off of this armor.
yeah, it is unfortunate.
I will tell you guys, he is wearing bastion plate,
Hmm.
which is like the heavy of the heavy armors.
Yeah, right. Okay. So that's here, two actions there, and I'm gonna spend my final action trying to escape. Let me check all my things.
Wait,
here.
he should have a third action.
Oh yeah. Ideally, I'd like him to try to get up closer to here, but the problem is, I think this wall's still stable, right?
That wall is still stable. Sorry.
Yeah, but I figured. Okay. Oh, he's dumb enough. He'll try to make another map, right? Why not?
Sure. Wicked Wolf believes in him. Unfortunately, that is going to be a critical miss.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm thinking poor Wicked Wolf might be rooting for the wrong person.
Yeah. Anyways, let's see. So I got 17 there, 19 there. Okay. So I will attempt to escape with my acrobatics. I have a plus 19.
Okay. Nothing personal. I do hope you fail. There's stuff I want to do.
All right. Well, we'll see.
You rat bastard. That is, and you know what? I gotta say, it is just barely a success.
Holy no shot.
You
God.
escape from its
Don't
grasp,
get grabbed.
but as you do so, you begin to drop down the cliff. Give me a quick reflex save to grab
Grab an edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just checking
Oh
to see.
dear!
Oh dear. Okay, here we.
You and your
You-
18s.
God, okay. All right, you've grabbed an edge.
Isn't there feat that
Amazing.
when you do that, you can like pull yourself up? Do you have that one?
don't
The only
have
thing I'm thinking about is there's not a ton of room here for him to do so.
Mhm.
So he would have to like balance if he wants to like.
True.
Yeah,
Just shimmy around the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Go get
even if
some
I
ground.
did, for what it's worth, I do have cat ball, so
Oh, yeah,
I'm not too worried. But yeah, I get that gonna be all three of my actions. Oh my
Okay.
god.
That is amazing.
So you are no longer restrained. Do you have combat climber?
I do not.
Okay, so you are still off guard.
You know what that means?
All right,
Well, then
Oh.
you're just in a poor position nonetheless. Great.
Leica.
Huh. All right. BB,
Yes.
if I'm right here,
Mhm.
what's the cover situation like for him? I know he's taking down a wall, but now there's also this Drake in the way. Like, what am I looking at?
He hasn't
help me.
taken cover, so I think he technically just has lesser cover still.
I will take it. Okay. Then I
You just
I
gotta
had-
use your operative aim action, and you'll be fine.
real.
Mhm.
God, I wish. Oh, one day. One day. Anyways, no, I'm gonna go ahead and use covered reload. Oh no, it's either. Oh, that's hide, not sneak. Oh,
Yeah.
shoot. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, running reload lets you sneak.
That's the one.
Oh, sneak has
So
its
I'm
own
gonna
little
use.
button push. Oh.
I'm gonna use running reload instead.
Okay.
I'm gonna use sneak, and I'm gonna get to. Nope. I need that one. There we go. I'm gonna get behind my little cover piece that I created earlier. To then try and, as I finish my sneak, be behind this little bit of cover that hopefully is enough to help me hide behind it as I sneak.
Okay.
I was not benefiting from cover the entire way, however. This will be a normal roll. Yikes, not a great one.
Okay.
And then in the process, that gets to reload. And then for my remaining 2 actions, stop me if you've heard this one before.
Okay. Let's see it.
Because technically it's a secret check, so I wouldn't know if I'm hidden from him. So
Yep. I will keep
Um,
I'll keep his stuff in mind. I'll let you know what happens depending on what you roll.
sure. All right. Oh, hold on. I need to click vital shot. Technically. There we go.
I do have a plan for my next round.
Didn't matter. Let's go.
Yeah, unfortunately, even with him off guard, because you did actually succeed on your stealth, you're just unable to get a shot in between this dragon, like trying to hit him, and Zan up in there as well. There's still remnants of a roof for this building. It is a tough shot, and unfortunately, you just cannot land it.
It's like you make the shot, it's about to be a headshot, and then a piece of rubble falls and then blocks the bullet.
Yep, perfectly
Man.
intercepts it.
It'd be wild.
Reflects it right into Zan's shoulder. It's like, oh, son of a bitch!
All right,
Yeah, block that with your thumb.
ready, steady?
Yep.
Oh, true.
Then go.
We're gonna have fun with this one. All right. So, my poor friend, so far away. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go. Let's see here. I believe this is 25, and then I will get onto the ladder for 30, 35
Mhm.
for one action. Second action will be 5, 10 to keep climbing down until I'm on the ground level. And then 15, 20, 25, 30. As
Okay.
risky as this might be my best spot to land myself in. Whee! And then
Steady
from here,
races down the ladder, nearly tripping.
it's horrifying.
But he gets himself into a position.
And
He
we're
can
gonna try
see this
and
looming threat.
grab this thing's attention, but my friend has taken some damage. I would feel bad with the splash, regardless. So we're going to fling the next best weapon, which is my favorite cutting knife.
Ooh, not a bomb. Okay.
Not a
Yeah.
bomb, at least not right now.
You have the frost vial at the ready.
I do.
The switch up. Ooh, good roll. That'll hit, even with
I'll
the
take it.
circumstance bonus.
Love it. All
Now
right.
let's just see if you can punch through its defenses.
Probably can't.
I mean, again.
Your dagger flies forth, and despite the nature of this thing's armor, you manage to sink it in between the plates to deal 1 point of damage.
Beautiful. And then it comes right back to my hand. Because it's my favorite cutting knife.
Mm,
It is then the Dreadnought's turn. He stares for a second, almost impassively at Zero, before rounding on Zahn. You stabbed me! And he's going to try to hit you with a fist.
He's got really sharp thumbnails. Look out.
I really need this to hit for the
That's so funny.
next part of my moves.
well, there you go.
All right, that is a 40, which looks like a critical hit.
Nothing I can do about that.
Good news, I don't have fatal on its fist.
Oh, good. I'll live forever.
Ooh, almost max damage for, oh my god. 70 points of damage.
Okay.
I'm then going to use my improved grab to try to grab you
Mhm.
as a free action.
Try being the keyword. Which one is that? Reflex?
Oops.
Oh, it's improved,
No,
so this
that'll-
is still
Fortitude,
full.
you get to a fortitude.
Fortitude. Sick. Then map doesn't matter. It
Rolled a
does matter,
19, so
Yeah.
you are going to become restrained.
Oh
Just-
no.
but shooting that, yeah.
So the last thing I'm going to do, as Hobo Boy says, he who lives by the crit dies by the crit.
Oh no.
He's then going to, with you in hand, he rounds upon Zero, hoisting you overhead, bellowing, "Let go!" and is going to use you to hit Zero
Oh, you.
Cheated.
as he uses the body strike action. So I do have a strike here set up. This will be with map.
Okay, just seeing plus 11 damage, it doesn't matter. Oh, no, I take half. I take half. So he needs.
And I do need to hit.
That's true. Oh, yeah. This is.
But I am off guard.
Yes, yes you are.
That's fucking funny.
Oh,
Oh
because
my
of the
God.
off guard,
Yeah.
it is exactly a hit.
Oh.
Oh.
Whack.
So, with Zan in hand, the dead Dreadnought smashes you into Zero, dealing
Oh, I can't do that. Fuck. I didn't realize that was manipulate. Okay.
21 points of damage.
Thank God he only did 21.
Zahn is
I am
alive
alive
with
with
one
one
hit
health.
point. And because I was stunned by your stunning fist, that is all of my actions.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. Holy
I,
shit.
I can't take a second swing with you.
I can't break your neck with the thought of a. Okay, here we go.
So, at the end of my turn, I will take 2 points of fire
Wild.
damage.
And he dies. Good job, guy.
Could you
Still
imagine?
burning. All right, Zan.
Alright, that's 19. That's 20. So my best bet is acrobatics to try to escape. Please. Please!
You cannot attempt to
Alright.
escape.
Buddy,
for the
I'm
rest
gonna.
of your
I hate
turn.
to give you the bad news. You ain't leaving.
Here's the so here's what I'll do with the rest of my turn.
You have a hero point?
Nope.
Oh. All right, Zero.
Oh goodness. Oh. Oh God. Okay.
Even though it's
guess-
not in character, I was going to do this, but it's manipulate, so I can't. So I'm like, alright,
Oh, no.
yeah.
guess I'll
Do you
die.
you don't happen to have the wholeness of body or whatever it's now called, do you?
Buh.
The
Is that a
healing
No.
focus.
The healing monk spell.
Darn. One of my absolute favorites, aside from,
Okay.
The one that I forget what it's called now.
Okay, I'm only 5 feet away from you. I can heal you. We
Okay,
don't have
so
to worry about it.
Alright, so I think my best bet is I'm gonna have to climb myself up. I believe that's acrobatics or reflex.
Yeah, so you're gonna need an athletics check to pull yourself up. You will then
Athletics
need an
pull.
acrobatics check to stand on like this like ledge.
Okay, fair enough. Here comes the athletic to pull up.
Okay, yep, easy.
Alright, and now for the acrobatic, the balance.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then while I'm doing that, there's
Mhm.
one thing specific about a dragon.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have my dragon, as I'm standing up, my dragon's gonna try gonna do the jaw strike on this guy.
Ooh.
I just want to clarify that since you're on a narrow surface, you are still off guard.
Yes, this is true.
Unfortunately, that's a miss.
That is a miss by 1. So
Oh!
close.
Oh, freaking code. Okay. Alright, so that way, I guess that balance is an action, right?
I was gonna count that as just part of you like standing on there. If you wanted to move, obviously you would also be using the balance action.
Okay. That's fine. So that's, I guess, one action to get up. You know, I have a couple 2-action things I'd like to use. I just want to figure out. I'll use this one. Why not? Go
No, Wicked
for-
Wolf, he should be able to get. Yep, see, he can get his flowing spirit strike in. Oh wait, no, it's because Wicked Wolf was still cheering for Mikhail.
Yeah.
He says the
Uh,
poor dragon deserves a hit.
Yeah.
I'm inclined to agree, but I also just don't give stuff out for free.
So the nice thing is the
What's
Flitter
this
is
in
in
the
fact
monsters?
agile. So
Ooh.
these will both be made at, regular strike.
Okay,
To strike number 1.
and he is off guard to you because of your dragon. Unfortunately, that first one will miss,
Yep.
but second one's at the same value, and that'll hit.
All right. There we go. Regular hit.
Ooh, good damage on that.
Oh yeah. And since I used that, I will be switching my Divine Spark over to... I'm going to move it to Guard the Survivor. I don't like where I'm at right now.
Oh, it is all Delta spirit damage. God damn you.
And it's all sonic damage in my
Yeah,
case.
no, it reverberates through his armor, and you can see it like shakes him. He's not looking great. It's kind of hard to tell through all the armor. He is still on fire. That being said, he is looking better than Zan.
That's really not a hard task right now.
Leica,
Yeah.
it is your
We
turn.
could have 2 hit points and look better than Zan.
Real.
But that's it.
How much help do you want? Because I know you've got one person who's ready to help. I
take
could
all the
give you
help
the
I can
small pick-me-up. Oh, I was referring to Zan, my bad. I could give you a tiny pick-me-up.
I mean, every bit of health matters. I think I got like plus 11 to damage. So like, if he sneezes on me, I'm gonna
I was gonna say,
explode.
he's also restrained, so like all things considered, you have a really
That's
easy
true.
target. They're not moving.
True.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Let's see here.
See Zan bloody in his grip. Bloody in the grip of this flame.
My initial intention behind this was I have an air repeater on hand.
I'm
And,
just gonna put Zan out of his misery.
and initially, this
Quick draw.
intention was to have it loaded with life shots, except it wouldn't let me do that. So I guess it's probably just in the other dueling pistol. So I drop the rotary bow where I'm standing,
It clatters
and
off
I
the
draw
edge of
the dueling
landing.
pistol.
Okay.
So I have to detach the rounds. Hang on. Giant pain in
you
the neck.
could-
Here we go.
If it comes up, you could swap instead, so like you don't need to like run back to this exact spot to pick it back up.
This is where my cover is. If I can avoid moving. I shall.
All right.
Yeah.
Good.
But I suppose that's technically true.
I then unveil the second part of the body strike where I throw the person. No.
Yeah, I'll
It only
do that.
works
I'll
if someone's behind cover.
sheath it.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. So yeah, I'll do a swap that out. The rotary bow was helping for the schmucks that were down there, but now I'm dealing with someone else, so it can be put away for now.
You see
as
the
I pull up the other
schmucks
dueling
battling against the other people in the fort.
pistol. They're still schmucks. They're just not my problem right now.
No, you have bigger problems to worry about.
Yeah. All right, and we're gonna go for a double effect here. We're gonna. I guess that would one action to swap, so I don't really have a lot of room to work with, unfortunately. Okay. I am going to take a shot at this guy.
Okay.
Here's to hoping it doesn't miss. It won't give you much.
Oh, that hit.
Yep.
You're not undead, right?
Oh, fuck. I forgot I chose the zombie dedication.
Now
I
don't-
die.
This is
I'm just gonna
lesser.
try it and see if it works. I don't know if it will, because the way this
3,
makes it seem it's like it's
4.
gonna be piercing.
+3.
Yeah, it's kind of what I thought. So it's not actually putting it in there. So I'm gonna just type it out manually. Not do what I was hoping it would do, but
Bam. All right. 8 points of healing to Zahn.
Okay.
Or Zan.
Thank you.
Sorry,
thank
which
you.
was it? Zan? Zahn?
Yang Zan.
Zan. Okay.
Zan.
Oh, yeah.
And like I said, initially the plan was for this to be an air repeater so that I could shoot it again. I can't. So that kind of ruined that initial idea. And I'm now going to use
Risky reload.
covered reload.
Oh.
To
reloading,
reload and
some-
hide.
Some of the life shot?
No, I'm just going to reload the normal dueling pistol right now.
Yeah, okay. All right.
And then hide behind my little... my rinky-dink cover.
Rock steady.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Oh my.
I really should use another option, but that's fine.
Stab. All right. I am going to step. I am going to pull out a thermos. And third action, I am going to say, hey, thanks for holding him down. And then pinch Zan's nose to force him to open his mouth and feed him my best recipe.
You can just say open your mouth.
Nope. We will force this because it's
Good.
chunky.
Tomato soup.
Suffocate me.
And I just
Yeah.
start feeding it to you and be like, the chunky bits help replace any missing plasma. Please drink.
Soup. Super. All right, go ahead and give me some healing.
Okay.
29.
And you get 4 temporary hit points as well because we are past level 5 where my field discovery comes online,
Ooh,
where you get temporary hit points equal to my intelligence modifier as well
nice.
for an elixir of life.
Sick. Thank you. And I mean, not for nothing. +2 item bonus against saving throws. What is the most against diseases? What is
And
the scariest
poisons.
disease than death? So I should be good for a hot minute.
And that is all of my actions.
Okay.
He gives you a thumbs up.
I
It
do.
is the
He
Dreadnought's
does.
turn. It once more has 3 actions available to it. And I could do stuff that is reasonable, that is a good choice to do. But you know what? I am here to test this creature out. And to do that, I need to use all of its actions. So, as a free action, I'm going to release Zan. Sorry. I just asked this. Then, for my 3 actions, I'm going to trample. As it just...
Oh, God!
Right to
Turns.
make you stand still again.
Yep, go for it.
He's like, yeah, you're not gonna hit, or you're not gonna crit.
You might. You did last time.
Yeah, not that it would. Damn it!
Nope, that would not have even hit.
You're closer to me than I like you to be. Now hold on.
Kill us all.
So I'm going to need a reflex save from each of you.
I could just do well on this. Okay. All right. Okay.
Fail from Zan.
Pretty
Fail
sure I have the
from
thing where my
Steady.
successes
Ooh,
become.
I have a hero point. It's time to try.
It's been so long since I had one of those.
Oh, and actually, you know what? Technically, I couldn't go. I have to alter my trajectory slightly because I cannot trample Mikhail. Because it's medium or smaller.
You're right.
Size, yeah.
So he would have just gone this way. But he would have ended up in the same place. All right. So success from Steady, still failure from Zan. Damage. All right, full damage, and then half to Steady Hearth. But that is all 3 actions. I forgot that I couldn't trample Mikhail. I was like, oh, I'm going to get 3 of them at once. This is great. But nope. 2 fire damage.
This fire might actually kill him. Like, it's been consistent.
It's
oh my
doing
gosh,
work.
it's still going.
It's still going.
Slow burn.
Would love to have
heartburn.
put bleed on him, but he got rid of it the second I put it on him, and I haven't hit him since.
Yeah.
All right.
And you need
oh,
to
yeah.
roll like above 7 to. Oh shit! Okay. That does. Let me read this again. What this does? I think it needs to be an ally in adjacent. Yeah. So that doesn't do anything. Doop. I just want to do things. Oh, I can do that in difficult terrain. Okay, that's cute. All right, I guess we're just gonna. What else? What? Oh, no, he's 10 feet. So if I move anywhere at all, fuck it, we're gonna move there.
Okay. In the tradition of SpongeBob, here comes a giant fist.
Hey, I appreciate him not punching Hearth while they were trying to heal me. That was-
True.
Nice.
Oh, I forgot to put on guarded movement, but that still is a hit.
Okay, regular hit. Actually, this might just down you. Here we go.
Yeah, my turn might be over
it does.
immediately.
You've got what, 15 health?
Yeah.
Oh, but you do have temp HP. Oh no, wait. Okay,
Nope, those are gone from
Down you go.
The other thing. Unless you roll both ones. All right, have fun, guys.
Okay.
Well,
0.
Oh, it didn't
What?
give me the things. Dying.
How far?
Oh,
You
yeah,
run up to it, and it just turns and like clotheslines you, and you guys see like Oyang's like feet like keep going as his like torso stands still, and he just boom slams heavily against the ground.
He just like flips upside down and slams into that table or whatever that is right there.
The table breaks beneath him. Yeah.
There's an audible gasp of "oh" from up on top of the.
Everyone fighting stops and goes, damn!
So during my turn, I'm going to move up to here, and as I do that, Mikhail's gonna use his 1 free thing from during my turn.
Okay.
I guess I can put him on top of Jam.
Because Zan is dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Stands protectively over Zan.
yep.
It's like I got you,
Face
buddy.
first. I land face down. He just stands on my head and shoves my head into the mud.
No.
He
Suffocating.
honestly would do something like that. Anyway, so I switched my Divine Spark to go to the Survivor, which is going to allow me to use an action
Mhm.
to use no guard right there.
Ah, and heal up a little bit. Yeah.
Indeed.
Ooh, good amount of healing.
Yeah. And the nice thing is that's literally only an action, and it takes an action to switch back to it. So out of combat, it's like free healing.
Yep.
Okay, I got 1 action remaining. I'm
Yep.
switching it back to the Gleaming Blade. And with that, I will just go for a regular strike on this guy.
Now, is it an action to shift your imminence, or is it a free action?
When I use a Transcendence ability, it automatically swaps.
Okay.
So when you bug Transcendence...
And
which can
another
only
icon
do
of your
one
choice.
per
Yep, there
round.
it is. Okay,
Yep,
I remembered.
Yep. Exactly.
He's not somehow in melee range of me, is he?
I mean, he's tall enough that he maybe could be. I mean, he might not be in melee range of you, but you're in melee range of him.
Forget
Yeah,
about it.
So is he off guard?
I think
gi-
so,
I'll
because
give him-
if
I'll give
you're
him off
15
guard.
feet, yeah, because
Oh.
you have 5 feet of reach, and he's at what? If he's large, and he's just 10 feet up, so he would be within
Relatively,
5
yeah.
feet of you.
Okay, fair enough. Here comes the
I could
strike.
kick him.
Right, yeah.
Bite him in his head.
Here's the strike.
Natural
Let's go.
20.
Wow. Feel free to just take like a half damage. I'll just-
Well, I mean, hey, I've done pretty much all of his stuff.
Okay. Here comes the damage.
I'll give it to you guys. And we'll see if it downs him. You strike true against this creature with your Flissa, slicing through the armor. As you cleave in, you can feel it bite into flesh. But as it does so, that flesh seems not as hard as the armor, but far tougher than it certainly should be. And the Dreadnought remains standing.
Oh boy. And up my turn.
You and I've got some
All
more
right.
walls to go through. All right, Leica.
I'm gonna do the thing, which feels dangerous, but why not? We're gonna do boink. 5, climb down the ladder. 10, 15, 20,
Mm-hmm.
35, 25, 30, 35. Jesus, my brain did way more math than I thought it needed to. Within 45 feet of movement, I can easily get to here. So.
Okay.
And as part of that, I'm going to use running reload to try and sneak.
Okay.
So this was my sneak to get to here. And I take cover behind my other little
Barricade.
creation. As I reload the life shot pistol for
Okay.
later. And then I poke my head up over the cover. Or maybe out from the left side where maybe he, for some reason, doesn't expect. I don't know. It's only 5 feet of cover. However he loses track of me, I don't know.
There's also
Um,
a well here. You could be...
I'm just using everything to my advantage as I take another vital shot.
Okay.
Let me target the correct thing, because I about shot Zan with this, which would have been a little rude.
I've had enough of you.
Like, quit. You're making me frustrated with you. You're making me worried. Stop it. Bang.
Your
All right.
thumbs.
All right. Here's to hoping. As long as he's off guard, this should go well, I think. I got not roll to save my fucking life, man.
You don't have a hero point or anything?
No.
All right.
Because I
that'll
couldn't
be-
roll for that either.
That'll be a miss.
I hit once this entire fight.
Steady.
Alrighty. Well, we're gonna do what alchemists do best. We're gonna start by dropping my frost vial. And then I'm going
Shatters.
to sadly
Turning to
cry
cold.
about that.
It shatters, freezing you both in place. You can't move for the rest of the turn.
And then I'm going to use, for my first action, Quick Alchemy. And because we're level 9, I'm going to tap into my Double Brew ability.
Ooh.
And I'm just going to create 2 elixirs of life. The easiest way I can do this is by just literally clicking on this twice and giving it to myself twice. Ta-da!
Now, that does have the manipulate trait, but I did use my reactive strike against Zan, so you're so good.
Beautiful. And then I am going to run over to Zan for my second action. And then I'm going to go ahead and feed one of these chunky tomato soups right into his mouth.
Okay.
And let's see what we get. 34 healing.
Oh, it's not doing the. Wait, what is this?
Ooh.
Select
34
movement
healing.
action. Oh, that's cute. I've never seen that before. Get rid of that. Nope. Make that down.
And then you'll still get 4 temporary hit points, and I have 1 more thermos in hand that Steady is offering, in case Zen wants to take it. That is all 3 actions.
That is a solid amount of healing. Oh, Yang.
First action. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say first? I meant free action. Where did it go? Kip up.
I think I'm gonna be like, you can't keep up with a dragon.
Oh yeah. So what do we?
You can
Would I have-
crawl and then keep up
Okay.
for free.
All right, I'll do that.
Sorry, but
It's fine. Wait, won't prone go away? There we go.
Tries to stand up, runs, bonks his head into a dragon. Oh, shit, sorry.
Let me think. If I do that, that would be my last 2 actions. Oh wait, hold on. Instead of crawling,
Mhm.
no, I'll do that. That's smarter. Let's, because I needed to move there anyway. What was it? Hold control and. Oh, it is doing what I wanted to. Run over here underneath the Battle John, and
1 action remaining.
while he's off guard, upheaval him innerly.
Ooh. Last upheaval.
We're gonna go with Force still.
Wicked Wolf notes that Michaela is just a big boy. Seems to
Here's
be a
the
little
first.
big dopey boy.
Okay, thank you. Here's the second.
Hit. And ooh. Both hit.
Back to turn 1.
Look at you.
Damage. Damage.
After laid low by the Dreadnought, you turn it
41
around on
damage.
him with a flurry of blows that return the favor. His armor dents beginning to break away under the force of your strikes as he crumples.
Woo!
And that is the Dreadnought defeated. Nicely done, everybody. Congratulations on taking down my monster. Mashing my monster. Most magnificently. Now, at this point, I usually like to discuss the design of the monster a little bit, get some feedback from players and viewers. If you guys want to stick around for that, feel free to do so. If that is not your cup of tea, I appreciate you coming out to watch the fort. Watch the fight. But as Wicked Wolf noted, now you guys just have to finish defending the fort. The good news is, as you topple their Goliath, the morale of the enemy army seems to break, and those not routed by your own forces soon scatter, vanishing into
Nice.
the hills. Alright, but with that said, let's talk first impressions. What did you guys think of the Dreadnought?
Big, menacing,
Sick as hell.
upgraded Alphonse. I stand by that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Looks like one, at least. I'm not throwing Alphonse under the bus here. He just looks like one.
Alfonso.
There
Yeah.
we go. That's how it. Okay.
Alright, you guys should be able to view the sheet now. So yeah, the Dreadnought is not remotely a reference to the character that you guys are referencing, and is instead inspired and based on characters such as the Juggernaut from Marvel Comics, and similar characters. Pharaon from Legends of Runeterra. Honestly, Colossus also from Marvel Comics.
True.
There's a few other characters like
Oh.
that come to mind, but yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, very cool. I love it. This guy was awesome. Despite
Yeah, it's super cool.
how often he beat the shit out of me.
I don't know, the body slam. What was it? What was that? What was that called again?
Body Strike.
Body strike. That was funny.
Yeah. So
Wham!
all right, so talking about numbers, did anything feel egregious to you guys? Or did it all feel decently
aside-
balanced?
was to say, aside from the fact that I couldn't roll above a 6 on my strikes, no, he felt fine.
You guys had a
Yeah, I think-
very strong opening.
Mhm.
I was honestly worried there for a second. Then the table kind of started tilting in my favor. But I think it kind of balanced out. I had a lot of some good successes there coming up in the back half of the fight.
Yeah, no, I think everything numbers wise is pretty good.
Hmm.
Yeah, felt fine.
Is that a
Um,
high or extreme athletic?
That is an extreme athletics.
Phew.
That checks out. That is terrifying. But
Mhm.
if that's like the one thing he's gotten his
Yeah.
favor, to be fair, like
It does
And
need
honestly,
it.
level 10 seemed about right for adding one extreme thing.
Yeah. Yeah, so getting into the numbers, it has a low perception. Because it is, I kind of made it a little bit between a brute and a soldier,
stabbed
which is
me.
where
Yes.
reactive strike comes in. Oh, some lore for the Dreadnoughts. My sort of vision for these guys is that they're often human or other humanoid ancestries that have been magically and like alchemically altered. Kind of like Super Soldier, but less Captain America, more Emil Blonsky. They are then further amplified with magic armor that is magically bonded to them.
Hmm.
So for
so they have
skills,
one job. That's terrifying.
A-bomb. Okay, I'm sitting there like, who? I know that name. Who's Emil Mott? I was wondering where the mutant trait came in, but that makes sense. That's really
yes,
cool.
yep,
Yeah.
yeah, and I didn't include like a human or orc or anything like that because I'm gonna let the GMs decide what they want this to be like a dreadnought of.
A
Yeah,
gnome dreadnought.
the funny thing is, at a glance, my first thought was this thing's a construct.
Yeah, yep. Um,
Which is honestly why I switched to sonic damage. Because like, that
it
thing looked like a construct.
it worked. So yeah, as you guys noted, it does have an extreme athletics. However, the rest of its skills are moderate or lower. So it's got a moderate intimidation and warfare lore. And then a low crafting and survival, solely so that it can subsist and fix its armor.
It's cute that I love the idea of it like sitting at a crafting bench, like fixing something. It's adorable. Yeah, that's except adamantine, of course.
Yep. Armor class is high. Now this is something I was like, because like I really wanted to like sell it being a juggernaut, and so I was really torn between do I go for like with it kind of being a brute as well though, do I go for that moderate or low AC with extreme or like high hit points, or do I go for that harder to hit nature of it? Because I then settled on only like moderate hit points.
Mhm.
Now it does have a high AC, moderate hit points, but a low resistance to physical. How do you guys feel about that? Did that feel balanced to you guys?
I think so overall.
I think so too, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that seems about right.
No complaints here.
I did try to compensate that though, with it only having a high fortitude save. Both of its reflex and will saves are actually low. So that also should help compensate it. You guys just happen to be a party that was all strikers and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of strikers. So I mean, I think we took maybe a little longer than we would have, but I mean, still round 5.
Yeah.
We had
No, I
one
think
person go
round
down,
5
picked
is
him
good.
up. Yeah.
Yep.
Like it was more just a slightly poorer matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Not like actually poor, just
And you guys did still manage to
slightly
get
less
some
than
crits
ideal.
in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I think some of us were rolling like really, really well.
Yeah, I had 2 separate inner upheavals that hit with both attacks. Like that.
Yeah. So its
That, like,
attack
almost
I am a little
bonuses-
jealous of that, but that's awesome.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So its attack bonuses for its fist and any potential people it picks up are both high. Because I don't want to sell just the like beefiness of it. I want to sell the fact that this is a freight train hitting you. Further helping that is the fact that its fist also has high damage.
Is there
Hmm?
a concern with someone being grabbed, getting used as said weapon, and then just never getting let go of.
Yeah, I mean that might be a case where like you have to have allies doing something like aiding escape attempts or using actions to try to push the dreadnought because if you move, you break grapples and stuff.
Or
True, and that wouldn't go against the athletics. That's a good point. I didn't think about that detail.
and even something else that I forgot, which maybe we overlooked it, but it probably all came out in the wash. Doing enough to take his actions, because if he doesn't maintain the grab, then you're just free on his next
True,
turn
true.
anyway.
Definitely
Okay.
maintain the grab.
You know what?
Yeah.
I consider that more than enough to say that the concern is gone.
Yep, seems about right.
Because I just imagine that he goes, hello, wizard. Good luck escaping me. Every
Yeah.
time it's your turn, you tried to escape, you critically failed, and you
I-
just get to sit there as my body weapon.
I will say, as another point of note, a lot of the effects actually, sorry, you know what? That would not be in my favor. I'm going to not mention that point anymore.
I'll say
One
with
note. One note.
What?
One note about the
No, it's
body
fine.
bludgeon. I have this only dealing moderate damage for its level, since it also deals half the damage to its victim.
Mhm. And I
Makes
think the other
sense.
thing
So
that's
it's
good at
sharing.
that is all of the stuff that he does regarding grappling. I guess I say all, but it's really just body strike. Is attack. So even if
Mm-hmm.
he decides to grapple first and then do other stuff, body strike two people, he still takes the penalty on that. Or if he body strikes first and then tries to maintain the grab, that's at -10. So they're probably going to get free anyway. So I think it all comes out in the wash.
Yeah, so those
Pretty
are the basic numbers there.
goodly.
I think we're all good with them. In regards to its passives, it has bonded armor. The armor worn by a Dreadnought is physically and magically bonded to them. While wearing their armor, the Dreadnought gains physical resistance as detailed below. So that's the physical 7 except adamantine. Additionally, the Dreadnought can use instant armor with its bonded armor at will. So instant armor is a spell that you prepare each day, and then as a single action, you can just call your armor to you.
So he does he can take the armor off?
I was
Pieces
literally
of
just
it.
thinking that.
Yeah.
I thought he was
Pieces,
fused
okay.
to it, and he just forcefully wearing it for the rest of his life.
Yeah, I mean, there might be cases where a GM likes that idea better, prefers the whole,
Sure.
rhino, scorpion idea than Juggernaut or something.
No, it's
Um,
interesting nonetheless. It is nice that there's a built-in way for them to not have to wear it though.
Mhm.
Yep.
And that way, if PCs try to plan around it, they can think they're being clever. They're like, there he is. He doesn't have his armor. Let's get him. And he just goes, whoop, and they're like, really?
Oh, that'd be so fun. Everyone takes a piece of the armor, starts running away, and then they all just immediately teleport back to him.
and then it just slamming stampedes after them or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Its other passive, as we looked at, is Unstoppable Force. After it moves 10 feet in a straight line, it then ignores difficult terrain and greater difficult terrain as long as it keeps moving in that direction until it stops or its turn ends, whichever comes first. If the Dreadnought moves at least 20 feet in a straight line before a melee strikes damage, add a circumstance bonus to that strike, it will double its weapon damage dice. So that adds 4, which puts its fist right in between. It puts the fist's average damage right in between high and extreme.
Okay.
But it's not immune to being immobilized.
It is not.
No, it was just being prevented during this particular test.
Yeah, and I mean, if you immobilize it, that is honestly a huge weakness it has.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Now, getting into its abilities, Reactive Strike is based on its more soldiery aspects. Body Strike, there's not a lot to discuss. This is kind of pulled from the Doprilu, a level 14 monster found in, I think, Bestiary 2 or 3 or something. Sundering Charge is very heavily based on Bashing Charge, with a slight alteration. It has to move far enough to activate the circumstance bonus, but then on the success, it gets to do its little area damage. Now, I did put a call out in the sidebar of this creature on the sheet, where if it hits something like other than a wall, like if it hits a pillar, for say, and it succeeds on, breaking that pillar might hit in a line rather than a cone.
Mm. I see what you mean.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah,
That
so I
actually,
included.
believe it or not, that actually reminds me a lot of the prop use from the recent
Yeah, a little bit.
Daredevil.
A little bit, yeah. Well, what do you guys think of this? This is kind of what it opened the combat with.
I thought it was
I think it's-
hysterical.
I think it's good. I think with the idea of it being wood, I think, it potentially being wood and just how things break, I think it should be 3d6 bludgeoning and 3d6 piercing.
Yeah, the only issue I have is it's like not always going to be wood. Because, what if it like forces its way through like a stone wall or something?
I think even if it's
glass.
stone, with glass, then it should
Or
be.
glass
Right.
maybe would be piercing or slashing.
I guess maybe,
but, like,
if
stone
anything,
could be bludgeoning. Yeah.
But even depending on how like pieces of the stone break, it could still be piercing. But I guess maybe like that'd be up to the GM to be like, yeah, he's breaking through wood.
Right,
It should
yeah,
be.
and I think
this
stuff
or
Is
like
that also
that-
a call out in the sidebar by chance?
I didn't put in the sidebar. I could probably work it in there.
Where you just mentioned, depending on what they break, maybe it's in a line or maybe it deals piercing instead. Like kind of all part of the same sentence potentially.
Yeah, I can definitely work that in there.
But this was
Should be
how
able to fit.
long does it
I
be
mean,
difficult terrain?
it becomes difficult terrain until it gets cleared out.
Oh, until it's
Because-
cleared. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, it's just like that makes the most sense to me.
We should have we should have just spent seven actions clearing that whole shit out.
So, just out of curiosity, are you gonna add like the DC table to the sidebar maybe for a different material? Because the closest I can find is like an example of a structure and a DC to force open.
Yeah, I might point people out like where to look that up, but
Yeah.
they don't give it to you like for the barbarian's bashing charge, so it's kind of just like,
No, it's never been something they really well line out. You kind of just have to know that it's
hey, thanks for coming
involved.
by, Hobo Boy. Hopefully we'll see you next time.
Okay. No, I
Um,
was just kind of wondering, cause I thought that there was like a material.
Yeah,
thing,
there
but
might
I-
just be
I'm
something
looking-
like the GM has to have, sort of on hand if they're planning to run this creature.
Yeah.
You got to do a little
Mhm.
prep.
Yeah, okay. I'm looking at like the material for door gates and walls on the structures, but that's the climb DC, not like the force open DC, so to
Yeah.
speak.
Now I will say mechanically, this deals unlimited use area damage at a high DC, and yeah, I think that's fine. There's kind of a lot of effects going on, so I don't want to make it like too much.
Yeah, it's cool. There's not going to be that many walls that I could keep using it every single turn. So
I mean,
It's,
you're fighting this thing for a long time. There's not going to be any walls left over.
Yeah.
Yep. Um, Trample.
that was my concern.
Trample is a classic ability. We're using a high DC save here. It only affects medium or smaller, deals fist damage. So nothing too crazy there. Now I was worried so I was initially designing the Dreadnought and I was like, "Oh, I'm going to give it, barreling charge from the barbarian's ability." And then I was like, "What the fuck am I doing? This is a monster. I can just give it trample."
Mhm.
It's like that'll also save me so much space. So yeah. And then its other 3-action ability. Man, have you ever seen a monster with 2 3-action abilities?
Yes, just now. Sorry.
The
Oh,
Slamming
yeah, like-
Stampede. So, what'd you guys think of it?
That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Oh, that was hysterical. That was so funny.
As the recipient of it, I loved it. And I hated it at the same time. I love it and I hate it at the same time.
I believe the phrase I love to use for that is "thanks, I hate it."
Yeah.
Yep. Now, I want to get your guys' thoughts on damage. Putting you through 2 walls, 4d12 is pretty decent. Blue was specifically worried about instances where it's like in like a full proper building and it's like a hallway or something. And like, let me see. I just want to draw a line. Here we go. And he's worried about like instances where
they go through like 17 obstacles.
well, it probably can't do that much.
Well, I was gonna say you could, if it says grapple, carries this movement during this movement can move through any obstacle with a hardness equal to or less than its level.
So like blue is worried. I don't know how to stop drawing.
I think you just click again. Or right click. Right click.
Right click.
How do you stop drawing?
I don't know. Help me. I'm so far out of.
Ooh,
Double click to finish.
Go.
Found it.
What?
There is one concern that I have.
What
here.
the?
Okay. So blue's issue was like, okay, so imagine these are walls. Yeah.
Mhm.
And so blue's concerned, like, if I put you through 1, 2, 3, 4 walls in a row, that is 8d12 damage. And now, admittedly, I'm taking after that first wall is going to be at a -5 because it has to grapple, and rewall after that is going to be at a -10 to force open.
I mean, that's only if the hardness is less than
Right,
its level,
that's right.
right?
I'm sorry, I forgot that is not. We changed it so it doesn't have
Yeah.
to roll. Yeah.
Okay, I only mentioned that because I'm looking at the hardness for like a wall, and like
Yep.
masonry and heavy stone is a hardness of 14, which is higher than its level.
Right, which is why I did say these were wooden walls, which have a hardness
Yeah.
of 10.
So that I could kill you easier.
So
Yeah, I
could
think that being the case, that's probably fine.
Yeah, so it can't.
If it is like for wood, it could, barrel. Oh shit! I still have the drawing tool open. It could barrel through everything, but for stone, yeah, it would need to make that check every time, and then it
wouldn't even be able to go
have.
through stone.
It would
actually.
just stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it makes the check when it. Oh, okay. I mean,
No,
then I
if
maybe
there's-
like that a little bit less, because then it can only break
If
through
there's
wood.
a concern,
Or higher level ones could break through stone.
Or yeah, true.
yeah. If there's a concern, could you create a how would you call it?
If I could interject my opinion on it.
Oh, I guess blue's joining.
My
Hey, Blue.
concern with going through as many walls as possible was dependent on maps. Because certain maps, like let's just say it's a building, you could have a very dense amount of walls,
Like the walls I
with
just
an
drew.
exterior. Exactly,
Yeah.
with the walls you just drew. But depending on the potentiality, it's 4 walls minimum. Let's say outer wall, the inner wall halls or hall walls, and then the other outer wall. So that's 4. But let's say you're in a fucking manor. You could potentially go through 8 of those things. And that's where I was concerned with the possibility with if we went with a hardness durability, you could take, I don't know, what is that? If it's 8, that was 2d12?
16d12.
Yeah, 16d12. So that is potentially horrifying. And that's where I was like, if we are going to do something like that, let's put a fucking a timer on this, a 1d4, like a cooldown, because otherwise, annihilation, like immediately for anybody who's not a
That was
tank.
a really bad roll, and it's still dealt 100.
Yeah, I saw like 7, 6, 7 twos.
The funny thing is, I would have actually survived that if I was up full health.
But also 4
Yeah.
12s.
Yeah. And you guys
yeah,
still
I think
have,
I
you would still
would
have
have
the fort
survived
save.
it with like a couple health. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my point though. Like a monster in Pathfinder, as far as I'm aware, unless you crit fail, to which this thing is the one doing the crit succeeding with extreme ease because of its athletics, it's really fucking strong to potentially deal a crap ton of damage.
Here's my
That's
thought.
why I was.
The idea of it continuously stampeding and increasing speed. Why don't we start with a d6 and every wall it breaks through, it increases the die size up to a d12. That could be a lot, but
So the only issue with that is then
Coding,
after
it's a
going,
nightmare.
I would have done, awful,
true.
rough, and I would have only dealt that much damage to.
I would also say you could do it the other way
No,
around.
I'd say it's still
as-
2d that.
Well, now I would if you
No.
were to do it the other way around, because you're going to have the most force with the first wall, and it's going to slow you down over time. You could try to build in something if that's concerned, because I could see why. Like,
The
I
other
don't
option
know
I
if you
was
saw the
looking at
measurement, but
is just having it be 1d12 per obstacle. However,
You
on
you
the
could
other
still make it
hand,
2d12 plus 1 per additional.
I was thinking just like a slightly lower die, like maybe 2d8 or 2d10.
Actually, my suggestion would have been just put a hard cap on however many how
maximum,
high up the damage can go. So
or
two
even
to
the
12
maximum
per
number
up.
of obstacles it can go through.
Yeah,
At a maximum, it can still go through a lot of obstacles, but the damage caps. Yeah.
With a max of
Yeah.
5 obstacles.
I think
So-
4 is good. I mean,
10 to
8d12 is pretty
12,
fucking good.
I mean, I was thinking like a max of like 8 to 12 maybe. So
Okay.
What's the? I feel like this is. I mean, you've got a 1d4 cooldown. What's the damage type for like limited use?
Limited use, the average is 39, which is 11d6. 8
That's on average.
12.
I think.
that'd be 6 to 12.
Yeah, a little bit less. But it's rolling to force open every time, so I think we could
Is it?
we could go.
I thought you.
Well,
I
that's
thought
not
you got rid of
yeah,
that.
sorry.
Yeah.
No, I keep mixing it up.
So if it's not having to force open and it knows what it's going through,
So you think we should
you
limit it
could
to
have
3
it cap
obstacles?
out at the either 6. I mean, still allowed to go through more if it wants to,
Mhm.
but it caps out at a maximum of 60-12 or something. You know.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
think
So
the
that way,
8d12
it's
is
not
still
being
fine.
limited, but
the damage is.
it just
I
the
think
damage is. Yeah.
With the idea of it being an unstoppable force, it can move stride 3 times in an action. I think it should be able to go through every wall that it can, but yeah, we do hard cap the damage.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think that'd be easier than trying to do like, oh, if it goes through this many walls, it's rolling d8. If it goes through this many, it's rolling d10. Like, no,
Yeah,
that's
true.
overcomplicated.
I was gonna say that it would be very.
It does 2d12, 4d12,
At the end of its
60-12,
movement-
maybe 8d12.
At the end of its movement, the creature was carrying takes 2d12 damage per obstacle it was moved through. Maximum 8d12. DC 29 basic fortitude save.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sounds
here,
right.
let me show you how it would. Maximum 8d12.
And it would still not. It would
So-
still not like just via that wording. It wouldn't necessarily limit how many obstacles it goes through. Just limits the damage.
It could keep going further if it wanted.
Yeah, if it wants, it can send you off the cliff. That's fine. Like,
Hmm.
Well, it would have had to
Honestly,
go off
that's
the
what I'm
cliff with
glad we
0.
get the chance to keep it, because the idea when we started talking about the potentiality of this guy running through walls, my thing was like, I want this dude to go through every wall. I don't want him to
Including
stop.
adamantine walls.
Well, and I didn't say that, and you put that out there and then made it sound like I was an ass. I have the logs. I could prove it to these people.
Yeah.
oh my god, you know what it makes me think? It makes me think of the Chargers from Left 4 Dead.
Yes, exactly. I was thinking Juggernaut as well. Just
I'm
generally,
literally
like,
about to post the GIF. I was thinking fucking Godfrey from Elden Ring. The way you
That's
described
a
him,
great
like
one.
lifting you up, I'm like,
dude.
it
When
just
he
made me
said
like,
he was
what is
coming
the
at you, I was
visual I'm
trying to
thinking of?
post a visual of Horalu grapple.
Exactly. That's exactly
It's
what
not
I
in
just-
tenor. It's not in the gifs anymore, though. And I was
when he,
very
like,
sad.
lifts you up, throws you in the air, and fucking suplexes you.
mhm.
That's like, oh,
That's what
like,
That's what I was doing.
you literally like described scooping him up, and like that's where my brain immediately went, and it just hit me like, oh yeah, that's the guy's name. That's the scene. I thought it was a Street Fighter character.
No.
Anyway, yes, slamming stampede.
I think there's
is,
probably a Street Fighter character that
peak.
does. I think that might be like Zangief's grapple or something.
Yeah, Zangief's Zangief or potentially a Potemkin.
Yeah. But all right,
I will
yeah,
say-
I'm fine with putting a max damage on that, putting a sum limiter on it.
Yeah, I think 8 to 12 fine, because while that is technically above the average damage for a limited ability, the fact that it has to keep doing like slamming
The fact-
through available walls.
Right. And that it is a straight line.
Exactly. So
And if
And
it
not just
fails-
that, you are
and if-
then removing any more walls potentially for it to
Yeah.
jump through.
And if it fails the grapple, it just stops. 3 actions wasted. Now it's not likely to fail the grapple. But God, imagine if it rolled a natural 1 using its 3 action ability and is just stood there
Not
awkwardly.
impossible.
Oh,
Sorry,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Can I just get through you? I just wanted to go through all of these walls.
Hey, he's still human, you know.
Yeah.
Humans make mistakes.
I'd
Not a
I'd like
human,
to
he's a filthy
apologize.
mutant. Where's that? Hold on. That thing of the guy pointing at Nightcrawler. You dare call that thing human?
I'll find that and I'll just put Juggernaut over it.
That's kind of funny because I'm like
I'll put
the only one. Somebody mentioned something about undead. It's like technically lore-wise, Zero is undead.
I'll put the Rob Liefeld Juggernaut over it with like 52 teeth or whatever.
But I love the way he draws Nightcrawler. He's just standing there so awkwardly.
Poor guy. But yeah, okay.
Anyway,
Is there any
yeah.
final notes on the Dreadnought?
2.
Okay.
I thought I had a third, but I don't remember it anymore. First, I guess it's just the idea of giving it, and maybe one is a little less enticing than the other. First, my thought was, given how thick it was, this fight, it felt like ferocity should be something that it has.
Ooh.
I disagree
That's-
comparing it to a lot of other creatures at 10 because I was looking over just the default attribute modifiers and I was like, this dude is intelligent, incredibly wise, and strong as fuck. The only other creatures that are as strong as this have an intelligence of like -4. This guy is insane. If he
Then-
wants, he'll run away.
My other suggestion, a different reaction, giving him the fighter's reaction blade break. Where when
Oh,
he
to stop
would
itself
be
from moving.
yes, to stop itself from moving if it would be more than 20 feet. I guess less than 20 feet. Otherwise, he's only moved 5 feet, which would still break someone free from a grapple, but given him being an unstoppable force, a juggernaut of sorts, it makes sense that he would have some means to. And doesn't Dwarf have like a passive that like
They-
increases
yeah,
or
it
something?
reduces how much they can be moved by. Yeah.
Yeah, one of
The-
those I think would be fitting for this guy.
Very fun ideas. His character sheet is so full already. And I
Yeah.
don't want to make the creature smaller. Because I want like the image itself to help sell the immensity
Right.
of it.
Somebody just make like a sprite or a tiny dragonette version of these.
Oh, here it is. I mean, it's one sentence. If any effect would force you to move 10 feet or more, you are moved only half the distance. But that it makes sense. Dude, shit.
In
I
my
was
opinion,
close enough. Damn
if
it.
I were to do that, I would have that like if I made the thing a dwarf dreadnought, I would probably give it that. Right.
That'd be fun. Yeah. You know,
But
that might
that's
be a
fair. I
fun
think with the
way-
idea of him again being an unstoppable force, I think regardless of ancestry, it would make sense that he has. And he's a mutant. He's a freak.
All right, buddy, calm down a little bit.
I mean, you have someone literally being piloted by a
I mean-
flower that destroyed the world over here.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that wasn't a freak either.
Should
But
add yet another
just another
effect-
suggestion.
Yet
I thought I
another
had
effect
another.
to unstoppable force, like the dwarf.
Maybe. Yeah, I guess it could be there.
This thing's gonna be
Additionally,
so fucking full to convert, bro.
I thought I
there
had
was a-
another suggestion, but I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, and I
I
guess
love,
if you
I
made
love
it-
the idea of like a level 6 version of this. That's a halfling. That was the one that was
It's just
Megan,
medium
so it's
size.
just a medium-sized.
No,
And
make
A sprite comes out, and it's a small one.
or unless it comes out.
Sprite is flying around, just barreling through walls.
I don't know. Something about that's just funny to me.
So, in addition,
Oh, only if you want to. I think it's a.
any
I think it's a good idea.
Effect would move you 10 feet or more. You are moved only half the distance. Move it.
Hmm.
It. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think.
Move half the distance. That rounded up or rounded down? Like if you move 15 feet.
I think most stuff assumes rounded down.
Yeah,
Okay.
There,
the
yeah,
dwarf-
there's
the
a,
dwarf
a
thing doesn't say
default
so.
value, yeah. So if it doesn't clarify, default is round down.
Gotcha.
At least I think that's the case.
Yep.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
That's just what I think. I think it's a good fitting thing, but I think it's still one of the coolest that I've seen without it. Like I'm thinking of how I can incorporate this into Strength of Facets because I really want to use it right now.
Well, it'll be available in a while.
One thing I do want to mention that might not have come up much. On its fist, it does actually have improved grab or improved push.
Oh, push two. Okay.
This says and that is not correct. So it can
Okay.
either grab you or it can shove you.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Oh, you should have pushed 0 off the edge.
It
That
would've been
bit,
funny, but
you stabbed me. That was so fucking funny. It's like what?
Oh,
Get
had
that
one
one
point of
point of
damage.
damage.
She stabbed him. He did
Must
not
have been like
appreciate
in
it.
the must have been like in the single digit HP at that time.
No, this thing is very very cool.
Well, all right. If
it
we're
was
all
more
fine,
mental, emotional pain.
if we don't think Unstoppable Force has too much going on at this point, I think it's good.
I'd say so.
So, thank you to everybody that came out to watch this Monster Mash or are watching it in the future. This is a long one. We're nearing the 2-hour mark here. It usually doesn't take us this long, but thank you. And I'm not sure when the next one will be. I will of course notify the Discord, and I hope we can see you all again. Until then, stay safe, be good, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye, stream.